So this is my first YouTube video. I have no idea what to vlog about, but my sister made me do it. So right now I'm going to tell you a story and I'll figure out what my channel is later. This is about a recent failure of mine in my senseless endeavors to be romantic. Promise the story won't be sappy. My fiance lives about 90 miles or 140 kilometers away from me, and my car is currently parked for mechanical problems. I decided, which is a terrible idea by the way, to borrow and ride a bicycle across the Canada-US border to go visit and surprise my woman and her family. Bad plan. Now, of course, I knew this was going to be a long trip, so I packed a lot of snacks and drinks. I knew I wasn't going to be there before dark, so I packed some extra clothing, a high-vis vest, and a little blinky light for the bike. I knew I would get exhausted, especially my legs pedaling the bike, so I planned a few stop-offs along the way at the Peace Arch Park, the border crossing, rest areas on the side of the highway, seats under overpasses along the freeway. All this planning, there's one problem I didn't think of. Before that, I took off on my intrepid journey down that highway after work on a Friday. Once I got through about the first 30 kilometers, I was almost at the border after going up and down hills, being entirely exhausted, and then I realized I could have taken the bus that far for $2.50. I was incredibly disappointed in myself for not thinking of that earlier, but here's the problem that ruined me for 4 or 5. Alright, get a load of this thing. Notice the slope that acts as a wedge, creating a rudely intrusive sensation of practical sodomy. Well, I was unwilling to endure this for any more than the 4 hours I rode for, reaching about 30 or 40 miles into my trip. I had to call her off and call for a ride. No surprise. She still thought it was sweet though, so not a terrible loss, I guess. Maybe my channel will be about storytelling and randomly romantic anecdotes. Maybe not. I don't really want to be sappy. But, like I said earlier, I can't really figure out yet what my channel is going to be about. So I'll try and cover a range of different topics, and we'll see what. I hope to offer some entertainment, possibly some wisdom, in my own search for my own channel's objective. Hopefully you'll all enjoy it. Just like all the major network shows, I promise I'll have some guest stars. Probably fit in some corporate labels. Just to saturate you like all the trends. Maybe I'll get something for it. So please join me in my quest, and I appreciate any feedback you have.